Anyways, we're now back. We're back. We back. Alright, so first thing is first, in-game we do have a new login, countdown login bonus for Egghead. Cool, 11th anniversary stuff, that's fine. Let's break down all this. I don't really want to read chat because I don't want to get spoiled by anything, but they did put out this first post here saying that the version 15 update is going to be coming out April 21st, and there is going to be new visuals. So this looks to be, my assumption is that this is going to be the home screen. Oh, it says home screen will be Egghead themed. Like the home screen and the login screen, right? That would be my guess. All right, this is number 2. Let's read number 2 and see what this is all about. All right, we have event access. Accessing events is easier. I didn't know accessing events was difficult. You can now check underway events for events that are ongoing. Okay, so you click the underway events, and then it has a drop-down menu, and you can basically just click whichever one you want to go to. Okay, nothing too crazy there. Again, I don't really think there was really much wrong with this, but okay. Quality of life updates for Pirate Rumble and Adventure menu. Okay, what the hell is an Assault Rumble? What in the world is an Assault Rumble? What is that? Okay, attempt Assault Rumble and Grand Party from the Pirate Rumble screen. I think I did check in-game. In-game there is like a bunch of stuff, so we'll have a look in-game as well. Okay, you can try events and the main story via the adventure menu. Okay, so you click adventure, main story, event, Pirate King Adventures, co-op quest, your Kizuna Clash treasure map. Okay, and then the Pirate Rumble button leads you to the Rumble related stuff. So Assault Rumble is like a new Rumble mechanic. Okay, what the hell is an Assault Rumble? Bruh. Okay. Character tags. Bro, they did it. Have they actually done it? No shot. Dude. Adding tags representing various world views to the characters. Straw Hat Pirates, Worst Gen, Fishman Island, Paramecia. They've finally done it. But the other thing is how are they going to use these tags? Just because they have the tags doesn't mean that they're actually going to use them in the right way. Hang on. How to check character tags. Check from the character details screen. Character tags for bosses are available in the quest guide. Okay, so this is like in their Rumble? Character tag, yeah, so... Interesting. Various effects and abilities triggered by character tags are coming. Effect and ability examples. Special. Activates effect if the crew has a certain character tag. Captain ability. Boost stats of a character with a certain character tag. Let's go, dude. And Pirate Rumble. Activates effect if team has a certain character tag. Let's freaking go, dude. This is exactly what we needed. I'm telling you, we talked about it right before this update went up. We talked about the fact that a category system would breathe so much life into the game because they can just introduce so many new cool mechanics with this feature. New captains, new specials, just new ways to play the game. And in turn, this is going to make abusing characters within the character tags for super tandem abilities so much better. Like, could you imagine if there's like, let's say for example, there's a Straw Hat Pirates tag, and it just says you need like 2 Straw Hat Pirates tags. Maybe even Vivi will have a Straw Hat Pirates tag. Like, that would be really cool, right? They could do so much cool stuff with this. I dig it. They're finally done it, chat. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, hang on. What do we got here? Okay. Interesting. Okay, we actually did have a little bit of info about this. I don't remember when it was. There was like a data download that happened last year. And within it, there was a feature mentioned about buffing super tandems in some way, or a new version of super tandem. We didn't really know what it was about. So it looks like it might be this. Okay. So a new potential ability, super tandem boost, is here. Wait, so it's just a straight up a new ability. It's not a buff from the old version? Hang on. Okay. Super tandem to super tandem boost. Okay, without even reading it, my assumption is you use a super tandem boost after you've already activated a super tandem to get a further buff. That's my assumption. During quests, activating a super tandem with characters that meet the activation requirement automatically activates a super tandem boost. The boost level of the specific character tag will increase when activated. Depending on the boost level, characters with the character tag will receive an attack boost. Okay, so it's kind of like super tandem, but it's like a super tandem boost, but then maybe you get a further boost if you got a character tag. Gather characters with the same character tag and blow away the enemy. Navy, the Navy Boys, Straw Hat Pirates, and the Paramithia, or the Paramecia. Hang on a second. They literally have it listed as Paramecia type here, but it's called Paramithia here. Also, the font is different. My assumption is that this was after the fact. They made these graphics after the fact. Either way, this may apply to elements other than character tags in the future. The effect from the highest boost level will be applied for each character possessing the character tags. That's also another question as well. Is this super tandem boost? Is this only affecting... Okay, so if you activate a super tandem, is this counted as the super tandem activating, or is this like you activate a super tandem and then this triggers, and then it says like characters that have, let's say, Straw Hat Pirates as a character tag, they all receive a buff that correlates to that character's tag level. Does that mean that if you activate a super tandem boost, does everyone get the same amount of power? Or if you have like a Luffy with like a level 5, but you've got a Zoro with a level 3, then they get different power buffs? I mean, again, these are all questions that we don't have the full thing yet. It does say a new potential ability, which is true. Very, very interesting. Okay. Alright. Interesting. I'm still shocked that they actually did character tags. That's insane, dude. Alright, let's refresh and see if they posted anything else. Okay, there's more. Okay, there's the new game mode. Let's see this. And there is going to be 25 gems. Log in 10 days. Okay, this is the countdown stuff. This is the stuff that's in game right now. So log in for 10 total days for 25 gems. You'd love to see it. Okay, what the hell is an Assault Rumble? What I gotta say, the logo looks freaking dope. Love the logo. It looks so cool. This is cool. Challenge increasingly stronger bosses in Pirate Rumble. Get rewards with Assault Score. Assault Score is the bonus value received from damage score and life score. So your damage score and your life score. Bonus. Assault level, defeat, and trusty. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Trusty. Oh no. Oh no. It's another way for them to sell another Sugo Fest with more characters. You love to see it. The highest total assault score for each boss will be recorded as the total score. So you take on some bosses, and then you get a score for each boss, and that's your total score. Okay. One thing is like, is this like PvP? Are you playing against other teams? The way that this is worded leads me to believe that this is like Bandai are setting up their own Rumble teams. You take them on, and then you get a score, and then the score is ranked against other people. That's my assumption. There is a second image here. Let's have a look. Okay, Assault Rumble. Participate with Nakama from your alliance, and the alliance rank will be determined based on everyone's scores. You can get rewards based on your alliance rank. Rise up the alliance rank with your Nakama and get amazing rewards. Okay, very similar to Kizuna Clash, but it's like... it's a way for them to use Pirate Rumble and your alliance together. Pretty much. Okay. So, that appears to be all of the tweets on the official X account. They already changed the banner. Oh, dude, this banner is kind of spicy. Hold up. Oh, what's this? We have a letter? Okay, let's read this. And then we'll check in game. Alright, so we would like to tell you about some of the updates. Summer 2025 update. We are planning to revise how damage adjustments are handled. Yo, someone gets stump on the line. Someone gets stump. Currently, when you deal more than 1 trillion damage to the enemy in one turn, the damage dealt is reduced at a fixed amount. We are planning to change this system so the damage reduction occurs gradually. Regarding the reason for the above change, removing the damage adjustment completely would result in unlimited damage output, unlimited power. And the difference between those who can deal a lot of damage and those who cannot would become too great. This would be detrimental to game balance, and so we have decided to implement a gradual reduction. To be honest, Treasure Cruise has no balance. I don't understand this. Yeah, there should be a difference between someone that can do over 1 trillion damage and someone that can't. They're the people that pulled the units, invested the units, and built the teams to do it. If some little Timmy with just the free-to-play size Straw Hats, they can't reach 1 trillion damage, boo-hoo. Who cares? What are we talking about here? Like, I get it. A lot of people that watch this video when it's uploaded to the YouTube channel, a lot of people probably can't even reach 1 trillion damage. Heck, I can't even reach 1 trillion damage on 99% of Kizunas. I've only ever hit 1 trillion damage on maybe 2 Kizuna clashes ever, personally speaking. So, it's just the fact that a lot of people have been complaining about this, and the thing is that if you have a team to do it, it allows you to grind that Super Boss Kizuna so much more efficiently. But I guess, again, we haven't read the rest of the letter here. However, it is going to be interesting to see how this kind of works. It is a gradual change. We don't know what the numbers are going to be. Man, it's good and bad. It's better than nothing, I'll say. Furthermore, we believe that the balance of the game should be such that players who invest time in powering up their characters should be able to deal higher damage, which is what I said. Our goal is to adjust the game balance in a way that makes players want to power up their characters more. I see what they're doing. But hang on. At the end of the day, if they want people to have that desire to level up their characters more, just remove the cap altogether. Because then if people see, oh, if I just get 1 more or 2 more investments on my characters, then boom, I can just reach, the 1 trillion damage threshold, and I can go even higher than that, even further beyond. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it. But yeah, the thing is if you, okay, so for the example is if you did remove the damage cap, the damage numbers that we would see would actually be kind of crazy. So, again, we don't know the numbers of the reduction. The numbers of the reduction are going to be interesting. Maybe it's going to be so after you reach 1 trillion, and then maybe every additional billion after that gets a damage reduction put on it. And I would assume it's going to be an exponential reduction. So it's not a lot at the start, and then all of a sudden it's going to hit another halt at another threshold. Basically, it's going to be a 1 trillion damage threshold is gone, and it's going to be 2 trillion or whatever, or 10 trillion, it'll be reduced to, or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. In addition to this update mentioned above, we also plan to implement an easy-to-play minigame, as well as other update content. We'll officially introduce these changes through future letters from the OPTC team and in-game notices, so we hope you look forward to them. Actually, you know what? This is kind of sick. So, obviously, there's not a lot of information to go off of here, but something minor like that, where you can just have something small to do in game, I think that's cool. It just adds another feature, another reason to just log in. Maybe there's a daily thing and play the minigame once per day, and you get a rainbow gem or something like that. If they did do something like that, that would be pretty cool. I'm all for that. All right, let's move on. Future planned updates. Though the timing is not yet confirmed, here is a preview of some future updates regarding treasure map revisions. To make it easier for players to aim for higher league positions, we plan to improve the play environment by easing some of the difficulty levels and expanding autoplay. This is a big deal. Autoplay currently in Treasure Cruise is garbage, so this would be nice. Based on the user feedback regarding a shortage of limit break materials. Wait, people are short on limit break materials? Bro, just play treasure map. What are you talking about? We're considering introducing a system for exchanging these materials. Oh my god. Are you serious? Dude, people have been asking this literally since the introduction of limit break materials. Dude, actually, that's sick. Because you end up getting yourself in a situation where you have it's the big orbs, right? Everyone has so many of the big orbs, but then it's the middle crystals. Usually it's the middle crystals that people get stuck up on, or sometimes just the fragments. It depends on how often you're limit breaking, expanding a character. So if you could dismantle big orbs to chunks and then chunks to fragments, or vice versa, that would be cool as heck. That would be sick. Regarding crew edit, we are discussing the implementation of a new feature aimed at users who are unfamiliar with crew editing, as well as those who are new to the game. We're currently making adjustments, and we are hoping that users who found crew editing challenging will be able to take full advantage of these in the future. The thing is we also have the what do you call it? The beginner series. Stump, myself, we took part in the official Bandai beginner series. If you guys need help building teams, go check out the beginner series. That is a good way to start. It's a good way to start. Overall, technically, I mean, okay, so the limit break stuff is under TM revisions, but like potentially exchanging the limit break materials would be really cool. And the league stuff for TM I think is also kind of cool, because some people get in a really weird situation where they have the capabilities of being in the higher leagues, but they're in the low leagues or whatever. But again, you know, if you skip out on playing, you're gonna be relegated. So I don't know how they fix that exactly. Look, the game is not easy to play. The game is not a very beginner-friendly game, and anything that they can do to help beginners in Treasure Cruise, I think, is just a net positive, right? Anyways, and the crew edit stuff, I don't know. The only way I can see the crew edit feature being a good thing is if they have some type of way to essentially check every piece of content you're about to play, and you like hypothetically you click on like Clash Ace, for example, and it says like, oh, these are recommended units you should be using based on your character box against this content. And like, I don't remember exactly the gimmicks of Clash Ace, but hypothetically if there's despair, it can be like, oh, this character in your character box removes despair, maybe try building a team with this unit. Something like that would be pretty cool, but I don't know, this one's a little vague. Alright, moving on, we have regarding batch power-up of characters. We are considering introducing a feature that allows users to power up characters in batches for processes such as leveling up and unlocking abilities. Our plan is to enhance the user experience when powering up characters, since there is a wide range of power-ups and new characters require significant time to power up. Again, this is kind of fluff, but yes, this would be nice. It does take a little bit of time to power up characters, because you have to go to your character, you have to feed duplicates if you have them, you feed them tomes, you feed them manuals, you feed them rumble scrolls, feed them support medals, feed them tablets, limit break them, feed them cotton candy. It takes forever, and that's just for one unit. And you got to do that for like, if you do like a massive batch pull in a Sugo Fest, you get like 10 new legends. That takes like half an hour to do all that. Like it's actually kind of terrible. So yeah, I agree that there needs to be some type of way to make it easier. Again, going back to Dokkan Battle has a very swift way to level up your character pretty much immediately. It's very easy to do. Regarding requests from Chopperman, claiming rewards can take a considerable amount of time when multiple missions are cleared at once. Correct. However, if you're an Android, you're in luck, because we have the Android back button. But anyways, so we plan to enhance the claim system by allowing the rewards for some missions to be claimed in batches. I mean, to be honest, this should have been a thing from jump, but look, it is what it is. Okay, pretty cool updates there. And I think there's one more. Let's have a look. Let's see. We are also planning to implement various improvements and additional features based on user feedback and requests. These include improvements that will make the game easier to play, as well as enhanced and additions to various events beyond the above-mentioned treasure map changes. We will share more information as we are able to do so. We will continue the development and management of the game with the goal of creating a more comfortable and enjoyable environment for all of our users. We hope you could continue to enjoy playing Treasure Cruise. And before anything else, we sincerely hope you enjoy the upcoming 11th anniversary OPTC team. Okay, pretty good. There's a lot of big info dump today. Big info dump. Okay, chat, what are we thinking? What does chat think about this update?